Gents, you both know the rules. We've been through the final instructions in the dressing room. You know what I expect. That's a clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Above all, protect yourselves at all times. 12 round, lads. Touch gloves. Thank you.
Eubank. Both were from England. There is spite and there is skill. Who can come away with the victory in this duel of southpaws between Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall? Bernardo Osuna alongside International Boxing Hall of Famer Tim Bradley, and it's a quick start with that long left from Catterall.
Oh, nice step back right there.
That was an awkward move from Catterall, who...
Nice.
Both landed. It was a right hook from Taylor and a left hand from Catterall.
Again, that jab right there.
That left finding a home on the face of Josh Taylor.
Good jab, Catterall.
And there's that 1-2. Trying to keep Taylor off of him. There's that jab from Catterall.
Little better head movement right there.
And a left from Catterall.
But that's what you have to do against a great counterpuncher. You got to keep him off balance by throwing feints, shooting that jab, breaking his rhythm all the time. It's a good body shot right by Taylor. Now he's closing the distance exactly where he wants to be. Oh, head clash.
Clash of heads. We'll see if either of the fighters comes out the worse for wear. It was on the top of the head of Catterall, right on the forehead of Josh Taylor.
That's going to happen often, Bernardo, because Catterall reaches out. He reaches out. He leans forward and reaches out when Taylor gets close to him to stop his action, to stop his momentum. So the head clash is going to be right there every time.
Another stab jab by Josh Taylor. He dips down and Catterall's trying to time it, as you said, Tim.
See Taylor, he drops his level, then he attacks. That's when he gets ready. But look at that pressure that Taylor didn't have success there, but that pressure that he's putting on. But the follow-up right here from Catterall. Taylor smothers himself when he gets close. Too hyperactive in there. He needs to relax when he gets close to be able to see opportunities to land like that.
Double left from Josh Taylor.
But you got to get your head off that line. Again, you saw Taylor try to march in through that front door, and his head is right there on the line. He doesn't move his head off that line. It's going to be head clashes every single time.
Nice body work from Taylor.
See, Taylor's a fast starter. See, but I noticed that midway point, he starts to slow down a bit. You know, he'll come out the gate swinging. But towards the middle part of the fight and the late part of the fight, he starts to slow down a bit.
And we see that wide stance from Jack Catterall, you know, trying to kind of catapult himself back on the counter punch when Taylor commits.
He's just heavy on his back foot because he looks to explode with that backhand. But this inside work right here from Taylor. This is exactly what Taylor wants right here. But here comes Catterall. Fight is starting to break out here.
Nice work there from Josh Taylor with a double right hand. Ooh, that's a nice body shot from Josh Taylor with the left hand. Josh Taylor out of the ring, but it's also making 140 pounds, Tim. How much did that take out of Josh Taylor as the fight progresses? Josh Taylor, after two very close rounds that seemed to favor Catterall to start. Nice body work once again from Taylor, but then quick counters from Catterall.
You know, he finds the right space, the right angle to land that shot. Then exits, but that's where Catterall does not want to be, is along those ropes. Can't be there. He has to keep the fight in the center of the ring. That's where he's going to have his advantage.
Nice stiff jab.
Good jab
from Catterall.
See Taylor right there. He don't like that jab, so he stepped back, changed his rhythm up a bit. Now he's restarting. Good left hand right down the middle. See, Taylor can't get away from that left hand, man. He doesn't move his head. That's the biggest issue with Taylor. He keeps his head on the pedestal.
And Jack Catterall, once he gets those hands going, can't miss with that jab, flicking it out there in double and triple combinations.
To sweep these rounds, to win these early rounds, because he's controlling the fight right now with his jab and his jab alone.
Oh, nice overhand right there from Catterall.
There, Taylor, what'd he do? Did you see him drop his level?
Yep.
He dropped his level first. Catterall noticed he drops his level in there. That left hand comes right over the top.
Talk about telegraphing his offense. Josh Taylor doing that, and Catterall, after spending now 16 rounds with him, has a beat on it.
If I'm in Catterall's corner right now, I'm letting him know, step on the gas right now. Step on the gas. Perfect time right now to step on the gas, because it looked like Taylor right now is kind of befuddled, right?
There's that 1-2.
A sniper-like offense, and then he breaks your rhythm, because then he steps in, he ties you up, and that doesn't allow Taylor to be able to work where he likes to work, and that's his side. Catterall going for a knockout tonight. He said that he's going to knock out Taylor.
Yeah, he said, look, I want a fair shake. It's going to be slow and painful, but I want to knock him out cold. And you see that triple punch combination behind that jab. One for each fighter. You see that stiff jab tripled up by Catterall.
Look at no reaction from Taylor. No reaction whatsoever. That's a tribute to what? The weight, the weight, the weight, the 140. Yes, you can make the weight. You can look good on the scale. However, are you going to have the output needed? That's the problem with Taylor right now. Not reacting, can't react. His body is not responding.
And even though he's a taller fighter, the natural 140-pounder right now is Jack Catterall. Taylor's fought his entire 9-year career at this weight, but he's always been a big junior welterweight. Maybe it was time to move up, even before the Teofimo fight. There's that double jab from Taylor, but nothing behind it. No follow-up. There's that straight left. That's the southpaw defensive mechanism. You go away from the power of your opponent, which is usually an orthodox fighter, and you see that Jack Catterall lightning quick jab.
I'm in Jack's corner. I'm letting him know you can beat him up with the jab.
Or that 1-2-3 combination, and then go downstairs.
He hurt him to the body.
Put that onslaught of punches, almost gets Taylor out of the ring. Round 6 of a scheduled 12-round fight. No world title at stake. It doesn't have to be. This is about revenge. This is about vindication, and that's what Jack Catterall is out to get here. Now he's back on British soil in the UK, trying to close the gap here with a nice right uppercut.
Taylor staying real composed right now. He's just shelling up, but he's just slowly applying that pressure.
That stiff jab, though, is a perfect way to stop him in his tracks, as Catterall continues to use that punch, but now he takes a body shot from Taylor.
That's it. That's a key for Taylor. You want to slow down your opponent, go down to the body. You want to slow down his offense, you go down to his body.
And remember, Tim, Josh Taylor had a great second half of the fight against Jack Catterall after being dropped. So will he have that same gas tank here as he now starts to press Catterall?
Another head clash right there.
Ooh, nice stiff jab from Catterall. Catterall now moving to minus 1,200 on the ESPN Bet live money line.
Good combination right there.
And sometimes he dips right there, and he gets clipped by a 3-punch combination. Nice body work. That's a combination that hurt him in the 5th round.
Yes, it did. From Catterall. Taylor just walking straight through the front door. No jabs, no feints. Great defense right there from Catterall.
Ooh, and a nice counter there as Taylor had to overcommit. The jab setting up the body work from Jack Catterall. We're into the second half of the fight, and you see the aggressiveness here of Jack Catterall. He did not continue with that offensive prowess in the first fight, and he's making sure to do it here, as now it's a double right hook from Josh Taylor that stops Catterall's offensive advances.
If Catterall gets tired and he allows Taylor to come on strong on the end, he's going to kick himself in the behind. I'm letting you know that right now. Catterall needs to pay attention to Taylor's body. You know, he hasn't been going down. Every now and then you might, but he needs to do a little bit more to slow him down, to take more of his stamina away from him.
It looked like Catterall was breathing hard after that combination that Josh Taylor landed. It could become a battle of attrition here in Leeds. There's a lot of spite between these two fighters, and we've seen the punishing shots landed by Catterall so far. Will Taylor take his turn now? There's a right hook once again from Josh Taylor.
That's a good punch for Josh Taylor. Said that through the lead up. That's a great punch for him. Good body work on the inside.
Taylor starting to sit on his punches, and Catterall having to hold.
Catterall has spent a lot of energy already. He's trying to pace himself, trying to take his time. Again, he's the type of fighter that likes to fight on his own terms. It doesn't matter what's going on in the ring. He's still in control.
Nice
right hand
from Catterall.
Left hand, excuse me. That's the shot he's looking to set up. That shot right there.
Body work from Taylor.
Good work by Taylor right here. This is a good round for Taylor.
Oh, Josh Taylor, that Catterall takes well.
Catterall doesn't want to have a confident Taylor. He doesn't. Great follow-up right there, answering that call from Catterall. However, the more confident Taylor gets, and he gets up that steam, builds up that steam, it's hard to stop him once he starts getting his momentum going.
We talk about the importance of momentum. Only 2 fights since their first meeting. And one of them was a
shot.
That's a nice straight.
He hurt him with that too. He hurt him with that shot.
Hit right on the
have to dig deep. Catterall will have to dig deep.
Short left from Josh Taylor. Things heating up here in the closing seconds of round number 7. Nice body work there from Jack Catterall.
What a battle.
All British judges for this fight.
Good body work.
It's Lee Every and Kieran McCann. Ooh, another body shot, and Catterall has to catch his breath.
That's good. That's great stuff right there from Taylor and Catterall. Both of them there. Oh my goodness. The fight is breaking out. This fight is way better than the first one so far. Way better than the first one.
Both fighters with no titles at stake have a lot more at stake. Their pride, their national dignity, the fact that they both want validation and vindication after their first fight 27 months ago. This has been brewing for 819 days, and finally it's a reality. And that left down to the body of Catterall. Wow. Taylor is digging deep. Right hook.
Catterall better stop feeling sorry for himself. He got time to rest after this fight. That's a choice you make, you being a fighter. How bad you want to win. You're seeing what Taylor's doing right now. He's taken a lot of punishment this fight thus far, but he's continuously marching forward and looking for the fight. Great adjustment again, that lead hand.
And look at now, since Taylor started coming back, minus 1,400, and now it's plus 700. So things tightening up here on the ESPN bet money line as Taylor tries to pour it on. Nice combo on the counter from Catterall as Taylor overcommitted. I mean, both guys are punching with spite, but Taylor right now has a little bit of extra.
Catterall is looking gassed right now. Gassed. Can barely keep his hands up. Definitely got his attention right there.
Taylor coming out fast as his trainer Joe McNally in just their second fight says, look, I want you to get off the line, but you can do this all night. And by do this, he means be offensive, be on Jack Catterall, let your hands go. But Catterall always has an answer.
Ooh, big shot right there from Taylor, finally throwing that left hand. That's a shot that's open as well. Straight left hand, right hook, or right hook, straight left hand. That's a shot that he can land. on Catterall. Both those hands are down. But this is the follow-up.
Now from Jack Catterall, who answers the call here with a 5-punch flurry. The speed of the punches of Catterall.
Ooh, nice right hook. He hurt him with that right hook. Buzzed him. Good uppercut as well.
Nice.
They seem a bit lethargic, I would say. He's timing, but Taylor's taking those shots well. Looking for that same shot. Taylor's starting to get underneath it now.
And there's inflammation now under the right eye of Josh Taylor as Catterall says, I'm going to try to steal this round.
He's sneaky, man.
They've done a great job on the left side of the face of Jack Catterall. Cutman Kerry Hayes in controlling that inflammation because it's been irritated since early on in the fight. But the headbutts, nice body work there from Josh Taylor with the right hand.
Punch of choice. Right hook, right hook, right hook. For Taylor.
Nice jab once
Good
again.
Jab.
When all else fails, use that stick. Oh, there it is again.
It's a beautiful shot right there. Beautiful punch. It allowed Taylor to be able to come in and mount an attack.
Yeah, our unofficial scorer gave Josh Taylor the last 3 rounds. There's that stick. Doubling up is Jack Catterall. He can win this fight. This fight is for more than just a belt. Nice jab there from Josh Taylor, and there's an answer from Catterall.
And it's kind of taking, and that right hook is taking that backhand of Catterall away.
There it is again, that right hook, as you were mentioning it.
5th, 6th, I mean, he comes on strong. Just literally bought his time, used his experience. He allowed Catterall to work and try to contest him, to wear himself out a bit. And then he comes on strong on the back end of this fight.
And Tim, the way that Taylor is now sitting on those body shots, and there's less of an answer from Catterall than there had been all fight long.
Go ahead and let him get a little breather.
Yeah, and Catterall turning his body as well, and that creates that. Oh! From Catterall!
Oh my gosh!
Josh Taylor here in the 11th round!
Catterall was sitting there, and the referee was having a conversation. He was like, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to set him up with that big left hand. He's going to attack me as soon as he says, go ahead and fight. He set him up for that shot, and he was planning it as the referee was talking to them.
Here it is.
Here it is. Oh, I know he's coming in.
Oh.
He leaned towards the pocket, that back pocket, threw that looping left hand over the top. Taylor never saw that punch coming. I don't know how he's standing on this.
And look at that right eye continues to swell. There's no
another one.
Another one damages Josh Taylor as Jack Catterall is finding a hole for the left. Can he continue to punish Josh Taylor? And that was
awesome.
Another Taylor round until those 2 shots, and those shots were more consequential. And here comes Jack Catterall.
And look how it influenced him. He had that success. He was tired. He felt drained, down and out. But look at the little spunk he got now.
Look at
Catterall.
the double jab from Catterall here at the start of round 12. It's that adrenaline pump, Tim. I've never been in there, but I see it now for Jack Catterall.
Well, he needed a moment to believe. This fight is coming to this natural conclusion. We don't want referees to intervene like that.
Oh, another straight left.
Ooh.
Continues with a flurry of punches.
Catterall right there doing a good job in just holding the action. Again, staying low, letting the referee get involved. And here comes the follow-up.
Flurry from Jack Catterall. Taylor's leaning in, Tim, and Catterall catches him.
A lot of bad habits from Taylor. Catterall just taking advantage of him. Oh, you're gonna bring your head, you're gonna lean in? Okay, I'll meet you with some offense. Take those with you.
And the legs of Josh Taylor are not steady. He's fighting on heart with the last 15 seconds here of this fight.
Good shot right there.
This was a fun fight between Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall. Taylor finishing strong, Catterall doing the same.
Oh, man.
For your winner by unanimous decision,